Do you ever feel like your money slips through your fingers, no matter how hard you try to hold on to it? You head to the grocery store for a few essentials, but your cart ends up full of snacks, impulse buys, and items you didn't really need. You browse online for a new shirt, and suddenly your cart is packed with accessories and deals you couldn't resist. Your coffee runs, takeout dinners, and subscription services add up, leaving you staring at your bank account, wondering where it all went. You're stressed about bills, saving for the future, or just having enough to enjoy life without worrying. You want financial freedom, to spend on what truly matters, like a family vacation, a cozy night in, or a passion project, without the guilt of overspending. But with a busy life, constant temptations, and the pressure to keep up, saving money on everyday purchases feels like a constant battle. What if you could save hundreds of dollars on your daily expenses using simple, mindful habits rooted in centuries-old Japanese wisdom? Today, I'm sharing 5 Japanese minimalist tricks to save money on everyday purchases, inspired by the principles of Japanese minimalism, simplicity, and mindfulness. These tricks aren't about depriving yourself or living on nothing. They're practical, intentional habits that help you spend smarter, reduce waste, and create financial peace in your busy life. Imagine walking into a store knowing exactly what you need, resisting impulse buys with ease, and watching your savings grow without feeling restricted. Whether you're struggling to stick to a budget, tired of overspending, or dreaming of a life with less financial stress, this video will give you actionable steps to save money starting today. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with tools to transform your spending habits and your life. Let's dive in. Let's paint a picture of your daily reality, because I know it's one so many of us share. You start your week with good intentions, maybe even a budget in mind, determined to save money. But by Friday, your bank account tells a different story. You head to the grocery store for milk and bread, but the aisles tempt you with shiny packages, chips, a new brand of cereal, or a buy one, get one deal you can't pass up. Before you know it, your cart is overflowing and your $50 trip turns into $150. You stop by the coffee shop on your way to work, grabbing a $6 latte because you're too rushed to brew your own. Lunch is takeout because you didn't have time to pack, and dinner is delivery since you're too tired to cook after a long day. You browse online for a pair of shoes, and suddenly you're adding a scarf, a belt, and a discounted gadget to your cart because there's such a good deal. Your subscriptions, streaming services, gym memberships, or that meal kit you meant to cancel. Chip away at your account, $10 or $20 at a time, until it adds up to hundreds each month. At home, your kitchen cabinets are stuffed with ingredients you bought for a recipe you never made. Your closet is full of clothes you rarely wear, and your shelves are crowded with gadgets or decor you thought you needed but barely use. You open your banking app and feel a pang of stress. Bills are due, savings are stagnant, and you're not sure how you spend so much on everyday purchases. Studies show that Americans spend an average of $1,500 a year on impulse buys, with 70% regretting those purchases later. The average household also wastes $500 annually on unused subscriptions and $400 on food that goes bad before it's eaten. Social media doesn't help, bombarding you with ads for the latest trends, making you feel like you need more to keep up. You're not just spending money, you're spending time and energy worrying about it, feeling guilty about overspending or stressing about how to make ends meet. You want a life where money doesn't control you, where you can spend on what matters, maybe a weekend getaway, a gift for someone you love, or just the peace of mind that comes with a growing savings account. You want to walk into a store or browse online without falling for every temptation, to enjoy your daily purchases without guilt, and to feel in control of your finances, even with a busy life. I've been there, too. A few years ago, my spend was out of control. Grocery bills ballooned, coffee runs drained my wallet, and impulse buys filled my home with stuff I didn't need. I'd stress about money constantly, feeling like I was always one paycheck away from trouble. Then I discovered Japanese minimalism, and its mindful, intentional approach to spending transformed my finances and my life. I went from blowing $200 on groceries I didn't use to saving hundreds each month, from impulse buying to spending with purpose, and from financial stress to peace. Let's explore why Japanese minimalism is perfect for saving money on everyday purchases, and how you can use its principles to create a lighter, more financially free life. At the heart of Japanese minimalism lies a powerful idea. Spending less doesn't mean living less. It means living better with intention. Rooted in Zen Buddhism and Shinto traditions, Japanese minimalism is about simplicity, mindfulness, and gratitude applied not just to your possessions but to how you spend your money. In Japan, minimalism isn't about deprivation or cutting out everything you love. It's about making deliberate choices to spend on what truly matters, eliminating waste, and creating a life of abundance without excess. For busy Americans, constantly tempted by sales, ads, and the pressure to consume, Japanese minimalism offers practical, mindful tricks to save money on everyday purchases without sacrificing joy. Picture a Japanese market. A shopper moves slowly through the aisles, a small basket in hand, choosing only the freshest ingredients for tonight's meal, guided by a clear list and a mindful focus on quality over quantity. At home, their kitchen is simple, with just enough tools to cook with ease, each item chosen with care and used with gratitude. This intentional approach extends to all spending. Whether it's groceries, clothes, or daily expenses, every purchase is made with purpose, avoiding impulse buys and waste. Japanese minimalism teaches that by being mindful about what you buy, you save money, reduce stress, and create space for the things that truly enrich your life, like experiences, relationships, or financial security. It's about asking, does this purchase serve me? Does it align with my values? Before spending, ensuring every dollar brings value or joy. This approach is perfect for busy American lives because it's flexible and practical, designed to fit into packed schedules without requiring a complete lifestyle overhaul. You don't need to stop enjoying coffee, shopping, or treating yourself. You just need to spend smarter, using mindful habits that save money and reduce stress. I discovered Japanese minimalism when my finances were a mess, grocery bills were out of control, impulse buys filled my home, and I was constantly stressed about money. By adopting these minimalist tricks, I transformed my spending habits, saving hundreds of dollars each month while still enjoying the things I love. My home became less cluttered, my bank account grew, and my stress melted away. Today, I'm sharing 5 Japanese minimalist tricks to save money on everyday purchases tailored for busy Americans. These are practical, relatable steps that will help you spend smarter and live lighter. Starting today, let's dive into them. Impulse buys are a major drain on your wallet, especially in busy lives where you're rushed and distracted. The first Japanese minimalist trick is to plan purchases with a mindful list, spending 10 minutes before shopping to write down exactly what you need, whether for groceries, clothes, or household items. Inspired by the Japanese practice of siri, sorting. This habit ensures you only buy what serves a purpose, avoiding the temptation of sales or shiny packaging. Check your pantry, closet, or home first to avoid duplicates, and stick to your list in the store or online. I used to go grocery shopping without a plan, grabbing whatever looked good, and my bill would hit $150 for things I didn't need, half of which went bad. I started spending 10 minutes before each trip checking my pantry and writing a list of meals I'd actually cook, like rice, vegetables, and chicken for 3 dinners. Now, my grocery bill is $60 to $80, saving me $70 a week or over $3,600 a year. Studies show that shoppers with lists spend 20% less by avoiding impulse buys. Planning with a mindful list is perfect for busy Americans. It's quick and keeps you focused in a world full of temptations. Try it. Spend 10 minutes before your next shopping trip, grocery, clothing, or online, writing a mindful list of what you need. Check your pantry, closet, or home first to avoid duplicates. For example, list ingredients for 3 dinners or 1 specific shirt you need. Stick to the list in the store or online, ignoring sales or deals that don't match. Notice how this saves money. Like a clear path through a crowded market, keeping your spending intentional and your wallet fuller. Busy Americans often fall for deals that lead to buying cheap, low-quality items that break or go unused, wasting money. The second trick is to embrace quality over quantity, inspired by Japanese minimalism's focus on valuing well-made items that last. Spend 10 minutes researching before a purchase, whether it's a kitchen tool, a pair of shoes, or a gadget, choosing one durable, versatile item over multiple cheap ones. Ask, will this last? Will I use it often? Does it bring value? This ensures your money goes to items that serve you long-term, reducing waste. I used to buy cheap $20 pans that warped after a few months, replacing them yearly. I spent 10 minutes researching and invested in one $80 high-quality pan that's lasted 3 years and counting, saving me $60 annually and reducing clutter. Try it. Spend 10 minutes before your next purchase researching one quality item, like a durable jacket or a reliable coffee maker. Compare reviews, focusing on longevity and versatility. Choose one item over cheaper alternatives. Feel how this saves money, like investing in a sturdy bridge that carries you further, making your purchases meaningful and cost-effective. Accumulating stuff drains your wallet and crowds your home, especially in busy lives with little time to declutter. The third trick is to practice the one-in, one-out rule, a Japanese minimalist habit where you let go of one item for every new purchase you bring in. Before buying something new, a shirt, a gadget, or decor, spend 5 minutes choosing an item to donate or recycle, ensuring your space and budget stay balanced. This prevents unnecessary spending and keeps your home clutter-free. I used to buy new clothes without thinking, crowding my closet, and spending $100 monthly. Now, before buying a shirt, I choose one to donate, like an old sweater I never wear, keeping my wardrobe manageable and saving $50 a month. Try it. Before your next purchase, spend 5 minutes choosing one item to let go of, a shirt for a new shirt, a gadget for a new gadget. Thank the item for its role and donate or recycle it. Notice how this saves money and space, like keeping a stream flowing freely, preventing clutter and overspending in your busy life. Impulse buys often happen in the heat of the moment, fueled by sales or emotions. The fourth trick is to pause and reflect before buying, inspired by Japanese mindfulness. Spend 30 seconds to 2 minutes before any non-essential purchase asking, do I need this now? Will it serve me in a month? Can I afford it without stress? If the answer isn't a clear yes, wait 24 hours before deciding. This brief pause, rooted in Zen mindfulness, helps you avoid regretful spending and stay aligned with your financial goals. I used to impulse buy gadgets online, like a $50 speaker I barely used. Now, I pause for a minute, asking if I'll use it and if it fits my budget. Waiting 24 hours stopped me from buying a $70 blender I didn't need, saving me money and clutter. Studies show that 60% of impulse buys are regretted if you wait before purchasing. Try it. Before your next non-essential purchase, pause for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, asking the 3 questions. If unsure, wait 24 hours. Feel how this saves money, like a deep breath calming a storm, keeping your spending mindful and your finances secure. Busy lives often lead to buying new things when you already have solutions at home, wasting money. The fifth trick is to repurpose and reuse before buying, inspired by Japanese minimalism's resourcefulness. Spend 10 minutes checking your home for items you can use instead of buying new. Use a jar for storage instead of buying containers, or repurpose old clothes for cleaning rags. Ask, do I already have something that can serve this purpose? This habit saves money and reduces clutter, perfect for busy schedules. I used to buy storage bins for $20 each, but I started using glass jars in my kitchen for spices and snacks, saving $60 last year. Old t-shirts became cleaning rags, saving $15 on supplies. Try it. Spend 10 minutes before your next purchase checking your home for alternatives, like using a box for storage or a scarf as decor. Repurpose one item instead of buying new. Notice how this saves money, like finding treasure in your own home, reducing waste, and keeping your budget intact. These 5 Japanese minimalist tricks, planning with a mindful list, embracing quality over quantity, practicing the one-in, one-out rule, pausing before buying and repurposing before purchasing, save you money on everyday purchases while fitting perfectly into your busy American life. They help you spend smarter, reduce waste, and create financial peace without sacrificing joy. Start with one trick. Make a mindful list before shopping. Research a quality item. Donate something before buying. Pause to reflect. Or repurpose an item you already have. These small actions ripple, transforming your spending habits, decluttering your home, and giving you financial freedom. My finances were once a mess, impulse buys, wasted groceries, and constant stress. These tricks change that. I went from spending $200 on groceries to $80, from buying cheap items that broke to investing in quality, and from financial stress to saving $500 a month. My home is less cluttered, my bank account is healthier, and I feel in control. You can, too. It starts with one small step today. Which trick resonates with you? Drop in the comments. I'd love to hear what you'll try first to save money. If this inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with someone who needs financial peace. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more ways to live simply and mindfully. Here's to a lighter, freer life with Japanese minimalism, starting now.